Hello, welcome back. I am about to, we are about to play the Call of Cthulhu solo adventure Alone on Halloween. We've had 2 other episodes. The last one I recorded ages ago, though for you it will be last week. So I'm going to do what a lot of solo players can do when you solo play, which will be a bit of an example, though this isn't more the role play type thing I prefer to do, as the Alone on Cthulhu books are basically choose your own adventures. But I have to pick my girlfriend up from the train station in probably about 20 minutes or so, so I need to leave a bit early. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do as much game as I can play in the time when my phone pings, which means I have to set off because she's on the train, and then we'll pick it up afterwards, which is what you can do when you're solo playing. You can't really do that with a group because you have a lot of, I'm not wasting time that I could be playing. Well, I've just been pottering around the house as well. But the benefit of solo playing is you get to still experience the game, but in your own time frame and in your own pace. So we'll do as much as we can do, and then I'll finish off about a half an hour's amount, either later on tonight or probably tomorrow. So where we left ourselves is we are, you can catch up by watching the other 2. They're only about 20 minutes, half an hour each. But we are Chris Grant. We are a journalist who specialises in the occult, and we were travelling to see a witch's coven. We were one of the only ones who have been allowed to see this witch's coven in ages. Our car had a flat, quite weirdly, outside this strange mansion. We've gone exploring the mansion. You'll see a map where we've been moving around the mansion, and we're on a time limit, so we've got a time limit ticking by. But the intention is that we're looking for our friend who, hold on, I think he's got his name written down, otherwise I can't remember, Corey Adams. We're looking for our friend Corey Adams, who has gone missing. We were drugged, but we resisted the rolls for whatever it was, so we don't know what was going to happen. And we're basically on that adventure. So we're exploring this ancient, weird mansion. We found some weird stuff, so it looks very as though the inhabitants of the house have been here a very long time. Definitely has a vampire vibe to it. And we've been exploring, and if I remember rightly, we've just left room 343, which for the life of me, I can't remember what's inside room 343. But if I'd have watched the other end and I had more time, I would have watched the end of the last one and would have seen. So we're outside room 343, and then we need to decide what to do. Every time we move in the corridor to a new room, we tick a time frame off of our time clock, which also should be, probably it's on that side over there. I think I put it on that side over there last time. And I'm moving a little meeple around the map, which was quite fun to work out how to do. So what we're going to do is we will turn left at that door, and we're going to head down that corridor, and we're going to head down towards room 255. And just before, I'm going to check my phone just to make sure she's not messaged me. No. That's Mandy, who did the painting of that mini from Majestic 13. Which you probably saw last week. And so we're going to head round down to room 255 and see what's in room 255. 255. Let's give 255 a tick, which means that we've gone, it's now 9:20 in the morning. 255. Opening the door, you see that you have found the conservatory. The air is still and heavy with dust as you walk along the moth-eaten carpet. Small clouds of dirt and dust billow up. You may attempt either a listen roll or a spot hidden roll in this room. Succeed with the listen and go to 350. Spot, okay, so what do we have? Our listen is 20% and our spot hidden is 25%. I remember this. We didn't put any points into listen or spot hidden, and I thought that was very stupid of me. Okay, so spot hidden at 25% is probably our best. We will use greens. We're going to try and spot hidden in this place. What do we got? 72. Well, there's no way I can make 72 with 55 points, so that is a failure. Fail and return to the map. We get 1 journalism point for that. Now we've got the last corridor, so if we turn left and head back down that corridor, the last room down the corridor is 331, And then although I guess to get to 331, we have to pass through 379, don't we? Which is that bit that heads up the stairs. So we will basically come out of 255 and we have to go to 379 and then to get to 331 from 379. Okay, we've got to roll a d10. As you enter this large 379, as you enter this large open foyer, roll a d10. 1, 3, 4, okay, and then we go to a certain thing. So we get 5. 2 to 9, 375. 375. What you thought was an odd noise turns out to be simply your overactive imagination. You sigh in relief and continue your search. Return to the map. 1 JP. So that's 375. Returning to the map, we go to 331. Okay, so we enter 331. So what are we on now? 940? I think so. 331. Slowly, the once ornate, age-worn doors slide open, allowing a clear view of the den from where you stand. The most outstanding sight in the room is a large stone bust of an unnamed, unidentified man perched on a high pedestal. You may attempt either a geology roll or a spot hidden roll. What's our geology? We don't have geology, so it leaves us with spot hidden. Greens again. No, I should go black, shouldn't I? 71, so that's a foul. Foul, return to the map. Okay. We have now explored the whole of downstairs, which means we would be heading up those stairs and then up and around, going to 604, being 950. 604. The winding stone steps of the tower spiral up as the tower stretches 30 feet beyond the roof of the manor house. At the top of the stairs is a heavy wooden door which is securely locked. To journey further, you must successfully do one of the following. A mechanical repair, match your strength versus the door's mighty strength of 35, strength 8, or in desperation you may shoot the lock off with a successful firearms attack. Note that each time after the first try at breaking down the door, you will suffer 1 point of damage as you hurl yourself against the heavy wooden door. If you gain entry, go to 572. 1 journalism point. So I think we will try. Yeah, that's 604. I think we will try. Let's see, what is our firearms? Our firearms is 40%. So we will try shooting it with the firearms, right? So if we fire our gun, we do have a gun. It's a 2.2 pistol, which is 40%. This time I'm going to use blacks. Okay, if I'd used greens, it would work. Okay, so the first shot misses. Okay, so we fired 1 shot. So now it says that we suffer 1 point of damage. So for everyone, so we'll try again, but we're going to suffer 1 point of damage, which puts us on 9 hit points. I suppose blacks again. What's that? 77. Okay, that's another one. So we'll suffer 1 point of damage, and then I guess we'll try again, and then we'll give up. Blacks. 21. Yay! Bang. Okay, so we get through and we go to 572. She's delayed. 572. Roll 1d6, it says. 1. Go to 515. Cool. So she'll be along soon. 515. She's not on the train yet. So we're going to use the no roll because it's education. And so our education is 85. I'm going to call greens this time. Swap it up. 40. Oh, 04 would have been a thingy. So 40 is success. So that was 515. Success for a no roll is 486. 486. You know that the telescope points towards the constellation of Taurus, which is some 320 I think that's 1 billion miles away. Return to the map, 515. Okay, well, 515 return to the map would mean that we'd return to 40 and then 604, and we'd head down, and then we are going to head, so that's going up to there. So if we're going up the tower, oh, okay, we could go, so we went up the tower, but we can come back from being up the tower and then go up those stairs to the 2nd floor. So I think we're going to do, which would be an extra, so now it's 10 o'clock, so we're approaching crunch time. So we are going to go up to the 2nd floor from the stairs near 379, which will bring us, that's open below, up, so we're at the corridor just outside room 2881. So we will enter room 281, which makes it now 10 past 10. So we go to room 281. See, and if you're lucky when you're solo gaming like this, the person who asks you to do something for them, which is what you're waiting to do, is held up and delayed, and you get a bit of extra gaming in. 281. This is a bathroom or a water closet. There is nothing of interest here. Do not mark off a space on the timetable. This is a free one. Return to the map. Okay, so we'll go to 314, and then that counts as the mark that we would have made. 314. So still 10 past 1. 314. A room that was once a bedroom. A man's from the looks of the furniture and decor. Like the others, this room seems to have been long unused. We've noticed that about a lot of the places in here. You may attempt any one of the following: an idea roll, a luck roll, a spot hidden roll. Okay, all right. So what's our idea? Our idea is 80. I think that's our best bet, because we've got 80%, or we've got 55%, or we've got the spot hidden, which is 25. So we'll use greens, and we're going to go for an idea roll, which is 80%. 68, that's good we said greens. So our idea roll succeeds. We go to 333. We go to 333. There is nothing unusual about any item in this room. Return to the map. Okay, so that's room 314. So we'll tick off one more, giving us now 1020, and we will attempt a luck roll, which is at 55. Greens. Nope. So we fail, and we return to the map. Fail, idea, or spot hidden, and return to the map. We didn't fail. We did just then, so we return to the map. Okay. So that's 314. So we'll continue down the corridor, which brings us to 420, which is then, it's half 10. 420, roll a d10. All right, did you see that? 4. Evens go to 392. Okay, it was even, so we'll go to 392. 392. As you wander by this section of the hallway, you feel yourself pushed by some unseen force. The wind is knocked out of you, and you slam against the already broken railing around the balcony with a loud crack. The worm-eaten wood splinters and gives way on your weight. Succeed in a jump roll and go to 398. Foul and go to 416. Where are we? Oh yeah, I see. So 420, so that little bit of balcony next to us, that's it. Okay, so was, hold on, what was this? Oh, jump roll. Okay, so we need to do a jump roll. Where's our jump? Jump is 20%. Surprisingly enough, I didn't put any points into jump. Greens? Ha! 99. That's a failure. I got a funny feeling this may be the end. 416. 416. With a desperate grasp, you plummet to the floor several feet below you, showered with splinters of wood from the broken railing. You have suffered 1d6 points of damage and are now on the first floor, location 255. As you collect yourself up and gather your composure, mark off one space on the timetable. Okay, so we do 1d6 damage, 2 points, putting us on 6 hit points. Right, we have 5 minutes. I might leave some of the pinging in, but I won't leave me texting because that's boring. Here we go. Right, got it. 416. So we've taken our 1d6 damage, which was 2 points. That's come off. We're on the floor at 255. We knock off 1 extra slot, which puts us at 1040. And we are at 255. 255. So we're in the room 255. Okay. We're in the room 255. We will reconvene for about 10-15 minutes later on. Returning. All good. So, we fell off the balcony thing. Yeah, this is the next day. We fell off the balcony thing. We hit the ground. We got up. We dusted ourselves down. We're on 6 hit points and we are in room 255, which we've already been into. So, I'll read this again. Opening the door. Well, we don't. The air is still and heavy with dust as you walk along the moth-eaten carpet, small clouds of dirt and dust billowing up. Well, we land on it and small dust and billow up. We can attempt either a listen roll or a spot hidden roll in this room. All right, well, let's try that. Our spot hidden is 25, our listen is 20, so we'll do spot hidden greens. No, 53. So we return to the map, and I think we've already got the tick for that one, didn't we? So now we are at 255. We could head back up the stairs, see if 420, see if we can defeat 420. Well, how about instead, if we leave and we go down back up the corridor to the stairs outside room 271, and then we'll head up those stairs and then up the next stairs. Then we'll come up to the second floor outside room 480, consuming 1 box because we're moving, which will then go into room 480. Oh, you suddenly notice the strong animal odour. Oh, 408, not 480, 408. I thought that was a bit weird. 408. The doors are locked. To gain entry, you must successfully make a mechanical repair roll or successfully match your strength against the door strength of 2d6 plus 6. If you are successful and overcome the obstacle, go to 415. So the strength of the door is 2d6 plus 6, which is 2. 4 plus 6, which is 10. Which is 10 times 5, which is 50. So we have a strength of 65. It has a strength of 50. So we'll try and bash the door in first. So it rolls its. It fails. We roll ours, which is 65. We get a success. Okay. Well, I think that's right as a challenge. So we get a success. We smash the door in, and we go to 415. If that's wrong, you Call of Cthulhu experts, do say in the comments below so everyone else will get it right and I can read it and then I can know how to do it properly. So, the door reluctantly squeaks open to reveal a musty storage room. Sorry, that last one, which was... That's 1 JP. 1 JP for that last one, 1 journalism point. And this one's going to be 1 journalism point. The door reluctantly squeaks open to reveal a musty storage room. Boxes and crates are stacked to the web-laced ceiling, and assorted debris spills out onto the floor from overstuffed and broken crates. It seems that a majority of the items in this room are in a foreign language. You may attempt any of the following, marking off a spot on the timetable for every separate roll, successful or not. Alright, well I don't think we've got any. So we've got Arabic, Chinese, French, German, Russian. Arabic we don't have. Chinese we don't have. French we don't have. German we don't have. I don't think we haven't got any of those languages. Okay, so we don't know any of this. So we will leave into corridor. We will turn left and then turn right, and we will go into 382. 382. 1 JP. A bedroom. The chamber is furnished normally for a bedroom, and all seems to be in order. Roll a d10. 3. Go to 358. 358. All is quiet and calm. If you are investigating the house, continue on to your next room of your choice. And if you're investigating the yard, go to 5. No, we're not. We're investigating the house. So that was 382. So maybe we will come out of 382 opposite the stairs, turn left and then turn right and go to 281. It now is 1110. 281. 281. This is a bathroom. 281, 281. This is a bathroom or water closet. There is nothing of it. Is that the same? Oh yeah, that's another 281. All right, so we don't mark off a space on the timetable. This is a free one. We move on. So the space on the timetable, we will go to around the corner to 275. 275. This chamber, a study, is cluttered with sheet-covered, once comfortable chairs, as well as a warped and cracked desk and cases of books. You may attempt either a listen roll, a spot hidden roll. Okay, spot hidden, which is 25 greens. What have we got? 75. That's a foul. Return to the map. 1120. We will go to 279. 279. As you walk into the den, you notice there is a roaring fire burning in a large fireplace. The yellowish flames throw odd shadows over the many stuffed and mounted animal heads that adorn this room. The taxidermied heads of lions, tigers, various types of deer and buffalo, as well as large birds of prey, sharks and swordfish, etc., are hung on the walls, glass eyes glaring down at you as you look about the room. These trophies are withered and rotten with age, clinging threads of dust stretched between ears and antlers and horns. Roll a d6. Move those over there so I can see them. That is a 3. 3 or 4. 3, 6, 1. 3, 6, 1. Without warning, the fire suddenly dies, leaving the room dark. You jump as you hear doors slam shut, and hurrying over to them, you find them tightly locked. You must make a successful mechanical repair roll or match your strength against the strength of the doors. You must continue trying to escape the room until successful, marking off another space on the timetable for each attempt at freedom. Note that if you attempt to break down the doors by matching strength against strength and fail 3 times, you will suffer 1d3 points of damage, and thereafter suffer 1 point of damage every unsuccessful attempt you make. When you escape, return to the map. Alright, okay, so the doors have slammed shut. So the doors are 1d10 plus 5. The doors are 11, which is the doors have a 55 strength technically, and we have a 65. So the doors have 55 greens, so they got a 24. So they got 55 minus 24 difference, and we've got 65s. So we failed, so the door stays static. So we've got another tick. The doors on 55 greens, so they fail. We are 65s. 39, so we succeed. So we smash the door in and we get back outside into the corridor, which is between 382 and 379. So we will head down to the bottom where we got blown over the edge, and we can see where the railing smashed as we went through. Do a couple more minutes and then we'll finish for the day. Then we'll turn right and turn left, and we will come into room 266. I think it's now 11:40. Maybe that's wrong. If it's wrong, we'll catch it up, but we'll pretend it's 11:40. Maybe I dawdled somewhere. So 266. And then we'll see what happens actually. 266, 266. As you approach this room, you clearly make out the sounds of a piano being played on the other side of the room. You may door You may pass this room by for another on the map without opening the door to investigate, in which case you do not mark the space and time of the room, but you may look into this room and find the source of the... Okay, let's look in. 3, 2, 6. 3, 2... It's a bit like weird that it offered us wander off. 3, 2, 6. Slowly, cautiously, you crack open the door. D6. 405. The room is full of magnificent musical instruments, beautiful harps, violins, etc., all centered around an old grand piano. Sheet music stands at the ready for unseen musicians to read. D10. 7. Odds go to 358. Even so, odds 358. 358. All is quiet and calm. If you're investigating... Okay, we are investigating the house, so return to the corridor. This is our last time little bit. We will go across and to the side and into the right-hand door of 378. It's now 11:50. After this, we go to 647. So this is 378. 378. This room is a woman's bedroom. Everything is very old, as is the rest of the house, although unlike most of the other rooms, everything in here is draped with yellowed sheets. You may attempt either a spot hidden or a listen roll. Okay, let's do a spot hidden. Greens. 94. Fail. Okay, so it's now time, so we will go to 647 and find out how we die. 6, 4, 7. Suddenly you hear a strange chanting sound. Investigating, you see several figures in hooded black robes heading out across the manor house grounds and into the dark, brooding forest beyond. The figures are all chanting some eerie, weird chorus as they wade through the swirling fog and into the woods. From what you know of the occult, and from the many bizarre things that you have seen here tonight, you realise this does not look good. If Corey is with you, or if you know for a fact that he is dead, you must have actually seen his dead body. Ghosts, illusions, etc. that appear to be Corey do not count. Then go to 399. Otherwise, go to 653. So we don't have Corey, and we haven't seen Corey's body, so we don't know Corey's dead. 653. As you watch the procession disappear into the gloom of the forest, you suddenly catch a glimpse of what you think is Corey, although you can't be sure. The figure, whoever it is being dragged along by two of the larger robed figures. You rush to follow the line of figures, but they are already far ahead of you in the forest. To follow along, you must make any one of the following skill rolls: listen, spot hidden, or track. If you've already explored the forest, you may add 25% to your skill roll. If you're successful, okay, so what's our track? Our track is 10. We know so it's spot hidden. So we've got a spot hidden roll. Let's see if we can actually make a spot hidden roll. Greens. No, we can't. So we fail. Go to 600. 600. You've one last chance and attempt to listen, spot hidden, or track. This time at minus 20. So that's 5%. If you fail, you become terribly lost in the dark. So go to 631. Okay. So we've got 5%. Greens. No, we can't. Like 80, I can't drop that down. Okay, so we have begun terribly lost. Go to 631. In your frenzied fight to safety, you have sadly stumbled and fallen over a gnarled tree root. Dropping anything you were carrying, including weapons, you desperately search the mass of roots and rotting vegetables for the weapon you lost, when suddenly you notice how frighteningly silent the forest has become. Frantically, you look around, desperately searching for help. You watch your breath form a chill fog as it leaves your mouth and then mix with the swirling ground fog. You can hear your own heart madly beating, and you can feel eyes watching you. You pull yourself to your feet to run, only to find yourself staring up into a pair of red, wolfen eyes. With a savage howl, the lycanthrope tears into you, blood and drool dripping from the long, sharp teeth. You scream once, and then your throat is ripped to shreds by the hungry creature. You fall, dazed, to the forest floor. The last thing you see before everything goes black is the pair of red eyes glaring into yours. The end.